Imagine a universe unlike our own where the night sky is not filled with stars but with alien structures glowing with artificial light, signs of advanced civilizations whose technologies illuminate the cosmos with unfamiliar brilliance. While such a vision might sound like the stuff of science fiction, it is coming tantalizingly closer to reality thanks to instruments like the James Webb Space Telescope. In what could become one of the most groundbreaking discoveries of our time, scientists studying Proxima Centauri have reported evidence of artificial illumination on its nearby exoplanet, Proxima Centauri B. This revelation does not simply hint at the presence of life, it suggests the existence of an advanced, intelligent society capable of producing artificial light much like our own cityscapes viewed from space. The implications of such a finding are profound, shaking the foundations of how we see our place in the universe and sparking new questions about the nature of life, intelligence, and civilization beyond Earth. This potential discovery marks a seismic shift in humanity's search for extraterrestrial life. It is no longer just about finding traces of microbial activity or atmospheric biosignatures like methane or oxygen. Now the goal is to recognize the deliberate footprint of a sentient species, a civilization that can reshape its environment and literally illuminate the darkness. If proven true, the presence of artificial light on Proxima Centauri B would go far beyond theoretical debates about the possibility of life elsewhere. It would open a new epoch of interstellar curiosity, transforming the search for intelligent life into a shared global quest, not merely to confirm the existence of others but to define ourselves in the context of a populated universe. It would compel us to dream anew about our place among the stars, to imagine alien civilizations living out their own histories and cultures under foreign skies. Such a revelation would have consequences far beyond the scientific. It would strike at the heart of existential questions that have haunted humanity for millennia. If contact with another intelligent species were ever to occur, it could transform our view of ourselves. The comforting perception of humanity as the sole sentient occupant of the cosmos would be shattered. Long-held anthropocentric philosophies, religious beliefs, and even our legal systems would be challenged and perhaps upended. New branches of ethics, diplomacy, and science would have to develop to navigate the profound implications of such contact. Cultural exchange, if possible, might spark technological leaps or even a philosophical reawakening, but it could also intensify divisions here on Earth, as nations and corporations jostle to lead the conversation and secure advantages in an unprecedented new arena of exploration. This potential for competition and conflict would not be trivial. Just as the space race of the 20th century mirrored Cold War rivalries, the discovery of intelligent life beyond Earth could revive nationalist tensions, raising urgent questions about who truly speaks for humanity in such a profound encounter. Who decides the message we send? Who controls the means of communication? How do we ensure that our first steps toward contact reflect the best of who we are, rather than the worst? Despite these risks, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence reveals something deeply human, a yearning for connection, for understanding, and for expansion beyond our terrestrial limitations. The act of searching is itself an act of hope, a belief that we are part of something larger and more intricate than our solitary experience of Earth suggests. In that sense, the quest is as much about us as it is about them. With the capabilities of the James Webb Space Telescope, humanity is finally beginning to uncover what was once invisible. Its instruments can analyze the atmospheres of distant exoplanets, detecting signs of water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, and other molecular footprints essential to life. By studying how starlight passes through these alien atmospheres, scientists can infer details about temperature, pressure, and even surface conditions. This level of precision was unimaginable just decades ago and is now ushering in a revolution in our exploration of the universe. But JWST's mission extends far beyond the search for habitable planets. It is also giving us unprecedented insight into the earliest epochs of the cosmos. By peering deep into ancient galaxies formed shortly after the Big Bang, the telescope is forcing astronomers to revise their models of cosmic expansion and refine theories about dark matter, dark energy, and the overall evolution of the universe. These discoveries are not just academic. They feed our existential curiosity about where we came from and how we might evolve. The James Webb Space Telescope stands as a monument to human ambition, a gateway to the mysteries of the cosmos that is both technological marvel and philosophical invitation. It is not just an observational tool but a kind of time machine, opening a window into the distant past and perhaps, now, into the lives of distant civilizations. The suggestion of artificial light on Proxima Centauri B represents more than just a scientific data point. Unlike natural biosignatures, which hint at life in indirect ways, artificial light suggests deliberate activity, technology, culture, and society. It is the difference between finding a fossil footprint in the sand and seeing a glowing city skyline from space. If this observation is confirmed, it would imply that intelligent life elsewhere may follow paths of development not entirely unlike our own. Such a civilization might have undergone its own technological revolutions, reshaping its environment and harnessing energy to illuminate its world. It would suggest that the broad arc of technological innovation and environmental manipulation could be a common theme among intelligent species in the universe. That raises fascinating questions about the nature of intelligence itself. Is the development of technology an inevitable outcome of advanced life? Are artificial lights a near-universal signpost on the evolutionary timeline of civilization? If so, then perhaps civilizations across the cosmos share more than just the basic ingredients of biology. They may also share a parallel cultural and technological trajectory. Such a possibility is both thrilling and sobering. It suggests that we might not be alone, not just in the sense of life, but in the experience of building, innovating, and perhaps even struggling with the consequences of our own progress. It would force us to prepare not only technologically for the possibility of contact, but also emotionally, culturally, and philosophically. How do we react to the knowledge that we are not alone? How do we represent ourselves responsibly to others? How do we ensure that our own divisions and conflicts do not poison the opportunity for interstellar understanding? The knowledge of another civilization existing just over 4 light-years away would fill humanity with both awe and urgency. It could inspire a new era of global cooperation in space exploration, redirecting priorities toward interstellar travel and communication technologies. Or it could exacerbate existing geopolitical tensions as powerful players vie for influence over this new frontier. Either way, one truth would remain: Earth would no longer be seen as the singular cradle of life but as one of many homes in a vast and possibly teeming universe. Such a realization could encourage us to cherish our planet more deeply, recognizing its fragility in the cosmic context. Proxima Centauri b, illuminated by artificial light, could become a mirror in which we see both the best and worst of our own potential. In contemplating alien civilizations, we inevitably turn the lens inward, examining our values, our sustainability, and our readiness for meaningful contact. We would have to ask whether we are prepared not just to discover others but to meet them, to coexist, to communicate, and to represent ourselves wisely and peacefully in a universe filled with diverse forms of life. The journey that telescopes like JWST have begun is therefore not only one of astronomical discovery but one of collective self-examination. As the light from distant worlds reaches our senses, ancient questions rise to the surface. Who are we? Why are we here? What lies beyond? Each new revelation brings us closer to answering not only questions about other planets but about the very nature of life and existence itself. The cosmos remains vast and ancient, filled with secrets waiting to be uncovered, and the detection of potential artificial lights on Proxima Centauri b may be just the beginning. Whether these lights prove to be the work of intelligent life or are ultimately explained by as yet unknown natural phenomena, the very possibility forces us to expand our imagination and test the limits of our understanding. The James Webb Space Telescope, with its unparalleled instruments and penetrating vision, is guiding us deeper into these mysteries, revealing not only what is out there but also who we are within it. As we continue to scan the skies, we do so not only in search of others but in the hope of better knowing ourselves, driven by a desire as old as humanity itself, to find our place among the stars. The potential discovery of artificial light on Proxima Centauri b isn't just a spark in the darkness, it's a flare that could illuminate the path toward a new era of scientific, philosophical, and cultural exploration. Such a breakthrough would transform our understanding from theoretical speculation about alien life to grappling with the practical realities of detection. With the James Webb Space Telescope leading this investigation, we stand at the threshold of answers to questions that have echoed through human history. Are we alone? Is intelligence a rare cosmic fluke or a common outcome in the universe? If there are others, what do they look like, how do they live, and what might they think of us? These questions are no longer abstract. They become urgent and real in the face of empirical data suggesting another species might be sending out its own light, consciously or unconsciously broadcasting its presence. A lit planet implies